What's up, you guys? Your boy, check it out. Welcome to another day. Welcome to another video. Welcome to another journey. I am here to review a book that is called Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. If you guys haven't heard of him, you guys need to research it. It's one of the better books I've read on Amazon. It got 5 stars. A full 5 stars, not a 4.5, not a 4.9. It got a 5 stars, over 300 or 3,000 reviews. Whoa. Like almost, I'm a lot off. But anyways, over 3,000 reviews on Amazon. Again, it's full 5 stars, so you know it's good. And if you guys stick around to the end of the video, I'll tell you guys how you can get the copy for free. And so make sure you guys stay to the end of the video because you could get the book for free. And I want to help you guys out, So there's several different ways that you can actually get the book. You could do hard copy, Kindle, or the audiobook. And I opted for the audiobook just because it came with some bonus content. So basically my review will be based on my experience with the Audible book, or the Audible book. Because like I said, it comes with extra bonus content. And the bonus content, so with the book, you get obviously what was written. The Kindle, you get what was written, but in ebook form. With the audiobook, they actually have David Goggins reading as well as his ghostwriter. But after every chapter, they actually go into some type of dialogue after the chapter, just so David Goggins could actually talk to the ghostwriter and actually talk about his experience of what he was thinking during that time that wasn't actually written in the book. So if you do get the book, just know that you're not going to get that extra content, that bonus content. So Audible book for you guys. Me, I'm not like a real big reader. I like listening to Audible books when I work out. So it was a perfect opportunity for me to go on Audible and check it out. So the thing about Audible is it's actually 13 to 14 hour run time. So just make sure you guys know that, which is cool because again, if you guys are listening to while it's at work or you're at the gym, you'll have enough time to it'll last for a while. Again, 13, 14 hours of run time. And for me, it took me probably about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks to finish that. Because again, I listen to it at the gym. So whenever I'm running, working out, boom, I'm listening to that. And it's actually a pretty good read. And it's also motivational. One thing that he talks about is not trying to be motivational. He's just telling his story, and which really resonates with me. So he talks about his, abusive father, him and his mom kind of running away. I don't want to, give away any of the story, but basically he has trials and tribulations just like everyone else. His story is basically, if I could do it, you guys could do it. All you have to do is master your mind, and you got to conquer that fear that's inside you telling you not to do something. And for those that don't know David Goggins, I actually got introduced to him through the Joe Rogan podcast. I'm a big fan of the Joe Rogan podcast, but I was able to listen to a story on there and then found out that he had a book coming out. So again, he came out the book Can't Hurt Me last year, one of the best sellers of the year for that book. Been on several different shows publicized or promoting the book, and again, it got rave reviews. Again, 5 stars, 5 full stars on Amazon out of 3,000 reviews. And you guys know those Amazon reviews, it's hard to get 5 stars because you have your cynics out there and you got your people that are, quote unquote competitors trying to ruin the rating. But I guess since this is a book, plus he's Navy SEAL, went through BUD/S 3 different times, maybe people didn't want to be negative, which is surprising in the social media era, but I could also respect that. So in the book, one of the main stories that resonated with me was when he was going through, he had just went through BUD/S, I believe the second time, and wanted to prove to himself that he could lose weight. So what he did was signed up for a 100-mile run, an ultra run. Basically, it's a 24-hour race. And he weighed over 260 pounds, 280 pounds. Never trained for the 100-mile run. He just went over there with Ritz crackers and Mileplex, and which is obviously crazy for you guys that run and are Ritz and Mileplex on a 100-mile run for 24 hours. Obviously, it's not good, but basically, he just went out there and did it. So he said he was keeping up with a lot of the runners for the first 50 miles. And he said around mile 70 that was when he thought he hit his breaking point, to where, he was, he had fractures in his feet. He was starting to cramp up. he's becoming dehydrated. Again, Ritz crackers and Myoplex is what his whole regimen was when he was taking a break from running. So obviously, if you guys put those together, it doesn't equal up and doesn't come out to anything good. But he found that extra gear to where he said he was gonna run. He wanted to do it, and he wanted to prove himself wrong. He wanted to challenge himself. He wanted to challenge his mind, and that's what he did. He actually ran 101 miles because the last mile, he just wanted to make sure, well, after he ran 100, after he counted 100, because his ex-wife was there, after he counted 100, he just wanted to make sure, so he ran an extra mile. But after the race, he ended up, completely collapsing and everything. But that, I'll leave that to you guys to read. But basically, he says that your mind kind of limits you to 40%. And if you could defeat your mind, if you could defeat that fear, if you could defeat that negative voice that's telling you to stop, then you could reach your potential, your true potential. Because most people, when they hit their max or in their mind, their 100%, they're really at 40%. He calls it the 40% rule. So again, this is a pretty good book. Again, I'm going to listen to it more than once, even though it's a 13-hour Audible book and I only have a 30-day limit. So I'll probably be listening to it again. But I do actually want to buy the hardcover because, again, I do want to support David Goggins. He took a lot of time into writing this book and leaving himself out there, leaving himself vulnerable for people to read and for people to basically connect with him. Because there's other people in his situation, and he's basically trying to write it to where you can't live through him. You only could know that you have more. Your potential is higher than what your mind says it is. And basically, it's one of those things where everybody knows that, or everybody thinks they know, hey, I know I could do more. So one thing I actually did after reading the book was I actually registered for my first 5K run. And the funny thing about that 5K run is that I never trained for it. I've never run more than 2 miles in a single run. And a 5K is about 3.2 miles, give or take. I didn't get any sleep the night before, so I probably got 2-3 hours of sleep. By the time I arrived, because I didn't get much sleep, so I ended up arriving like right on time. As soon as I arrived, the race was starting. So essentially, I got out of my car, checked in, and just started running. And then lastly, which wasn't really on accident, this one was more I just wanted to do a faster run, so I didn't have any food either. So I didn't have food for about 10-12 hours. So I did a fasted run as well. So no sleep, no stretching, no food, and I was able to finish it. I didn't finish it with my goal under 30 minutes. I was able to finish it within 33 minutes. And if you guys haven't had a chance to check out that vlog, I actually posted a video of that with the GoPro footage. You guys can see it in the card to the side over here, or over here, actually. I think it's over here. But yeah, if you guys check out the card, I'm going to put it right here. Check it out. This is my first experience. It was actually really cool. I was very accomplished. Obviously, it's not a 100-mile run like David Goggins did, and he did say in the book that he doesn't want anybody to actually, go into a 100-mile ultra run with no training. And technically, he didn't even have people, he didn't want people to just run. He said, find something that you're willing to challenge yourself. Find something that you don't like. Put yourself in an uncomfortable situation. Be comfortable with being uncomfortable, because that's the only way you conquer your fears, and that's the only way you become better if you want to reach new heights. So again, if you guys are interested in getting this book, again, I'll have links in the description below where you can get it on Amazon, Kindle, Audible book, which is essentially Amazon. So the Kindle book is actually $8, and if you guys want hardcover copy, used to new, it ranges from around $12 to $16. And again, if you guys want the book for free, if you go on Audible, you get a free 30-day trial. And again, I've left a link in the description so you guys can just sign up and actually get the book for free on Audible if you guys are more into listening to books like I am. But this is a quick video. Hopefully you guys like the review. If you like the review, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you guys subscribe and hit the notification bell. I just hit the wall. Make sure you guys hit the notification bell so you guys get a notification when my videos come up. But like always, remember, the action turns knowledge into power, and I'll see you guys next video.
Silky Bee. us.